Hello and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I have been again in. Oh, well, okay. This is not starting off well. I have been, maybe, in the TV room. No, I'm in the TV room. Okay, maybe this will work. I don't know. Yeah. So I have the little wee train that was downstairs that runs around the track. It's on the lamp. And it had fallen on hard times, as in it had fallen on the floor. It had been sitting there for a number of years, and I had not really had a chance to do anything about that. So there. I had put batteries into it. Oh. Well, look at that. It works. Alright. Later, I will take that back downstairs and put it back on. I think there's supposed to be a cover there. I don't know where it is, but oh well. Now also, I was in the basement and I was hunting for a thing that I did find, but it didn't seem. This is a beautiful magical thing. It's a multi-volt power adapter thing, and I did set it on 6 volts, and I tried to get Sensational Willie to come to life, but I'm not sure if this is the right size plug. See, this thing comes with many plugs, and I don't know if this is the right one. I guess I could look at it one more time. I've got it turned on. And this thing feels like the right size. It does. And I know I have it plugged. Well, I think I have it plugged into. I'm going to unplug this. I think I have it plugged into a socket that works. And I see a little red light on. But, hello. Sensational Willie is not coming to life. Is there another? I thought there was a switch on him. Besides the on-off, I thought there was one that you could decide whether he came to life by somebody walking in front of him, or if you push the button. Oh well. Maybe I will risk getting the C-cell batteries and seeing, because, I mean, this feels like it fits, but he's not doing anything. And I do have it set on. It says it needs 6 volts DC. And that, that's what I have it set on. See, there is, I will double check. 6. Yes, there is a switch at the bottom here. You can pick between off, and then 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5, 9, and 12. And I don't want to put too much into them. So perhaps I will get the batteries and see. I suppose I could take the meter that I don't trust and check this. Anyway, for the moment, I'll just leave Willie there for the second. All right, so you might have noticed things are getting a little cluttered here. Things happen. I will get on it. Now here's another thing. I brought this upstairs because I think I will do a thing where I use this here. This is indeed brand new, never used, in the box. Beautiful. Still has the plastic on it. And, it's even got plastic over the plug. Oh my. And a twist tie. Anyway, it was an X-10 thing. But then it became a Radio Shack thing. Anyway, they're all the same kind of module things. Oh my golly. And they've got this all wrapped around here. Okay, it's off. Anyway, I am going to use this. And what does it do? Well, at this moment, nothing. It does nothing. Nothing. No. And of course, there's a twist tie. That looks like it does not want to come off. Oh, come on. Scissors. Right there. So, more stuff. Anyway, when I take this out and plug this in, what is it going to do? Well, as I said, nothing. Nothing at all. But it will flash. It will flash the time. Sort of like a VCR that we don't know how to program. But what it has here is you have a house code between A and P, and then you can turn things on and off with these little things. Now I don't have any in here, but you know what? I'm gonna bring some in here. So I can. Do I have something here? Alexa, what time is it? Okay. Now, I forget. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Anyway, it goes quickly. I'm on AM. Alexa, what time is it? Okay. It's still 1:03 p.m. It is. So, anyway, what you can do with this thing is if you have the modules, this is quite something. It basically helps you trick people into the fact that you're home when you're not home. But also, there are times when you might have a light where you really can't get to it. Then you can just do things like down in the pet room. I have some lights off in the corner that I can't get to. And indeed, I can just turn them on and off. Also, in the pool room, I have a couple lights like that. I do. Anyway, this box, Shabu, it can go. It can go. All right. So, I have fixed the train. And still, this room is getting a little out of whack. Terrible thing happened. I broke a grabber. I didn't see it where it was, and then I tossed Andrew's school bag. And this part here, right at the end, the business part, it's not strong. Anyway, I heard this crack, and I thought, oh dear. And indeed, it was. Oh dear. Oh well. I will tape. I wonder, should I try this thing? Should I try this thing on this thing? Oh, I really need to take it out to the car to check things. Alright, it's reading nothing. I'm going to stick this inside. I'm going to touch this to the outside. And I did get something. Maybe they need to be reversed. No, maybe not. Well, it's reading, I should be on 12 volts. It's reading something like minus 17.373. That's weird. Alright, I'm going to switch it down to 3. Minus 5. I am on DC volts. This is strange. Very strange. Oh, looky looky. I've switched these around, and now the 3 says 5. Interesting. And so this is 6.91. Maybe it was getting too much. I'll flip it up. Oh, come on. Now it's dancing. I suppose it's possible that the thing is not reliable. 8 point something. Interesting. Well, oh, or is this AC? No, it couldn't be. Could it? I don't think so. What does this do? Nope, 3 to 12 volts DC. 8 milliamps. 800 milliamps. Class 2 transformer. Oh well. But this is a beautiful thing. Continuity. Lovely. Well, maybe I'll get those batteries, and then I can test Mr. Fish. Okay, and I think I will take this out to the car, and then connect it up and see what I see in terms of voltage. Wow. All right, so things are getting a little bit squirrely here. I will. Ooh. Ow. Cables, cables, cables. Here's the joystick I've been using. And there's the spare. There's where I charge the microphone. There's the phone charger. Oh, on here. Maybe I should plug this back in for the moment. Once again, I started on a charging station. I haven't got there yet. This is a remote charger if you're somewhere. Okay, that's charging. All right, now this thing. This is a Commodore 64 power supply, but I fear that its cable is now running throughout the land and around all kinds of things that it doesn't need to be. Round and round and round. Okay, so we can unplug you. Get this out the way. I think, we're still, it's cords, cords, and cords, endless cords. All right, this one reads 5.16. So that, I've tested it. Well, it can sit there. I'm going to put it back in the pile. Indeed, oh, more cords. Okay, this one is dandy. I tested it using the meter that Rudy brought me. And it's dandy. But once again, cords have a way of getting tangled and mangled. And this thing, well, somehow a bunch of it got ruined. I don't know where it is. It's a thing that it does all kinds of. It's a funky light thing. I like funky lights. I will wrap it up carefully. I'm suspecting part of it got ripped off by the drawer. Anyway, it does not need to be here. It does not need to be here. I guess the ideal thing is that you put it somewhere, spread it around, and then have it light things up. I suppose. Oh. Sounds reasonable. But I'm not sure. You know what I might do? Right, I'm going to take that downstairs. I'll take it down to the pool room. Now here, this is a good thing. This is a power supply. An original power supply for a VIC-20. The old two-prong 9-volt thing. Once again, too many wires, too many things. Okay. A power cord for the door. Power cord for the door. And a serial cable for the door. And a sound or a video cable. Probably it's not meant for video, but you know. And oftentimes I would not get up. I would let this sit here, and then it wouldn't get done. And then I'd say, oh, what are all those cords? What are all those cables? I should get rid of them. I should put them on the door. and then they don't get done, and then the clutter, it builds. Okay. Oh, come on, door. Got 3 out of 4. Oh. Okay. It's all right. The main thing is that they get up there, they stay there, and it's very painful stepping on cords, especially the end of power cables. I don't like it. I don't. All right. So, grabber. Okay. So, oh, there's more batteries here. I thought there was more batteries here. Okay. But I found some more in there, and the train works. So that's okay. These can go into the drawer. And this thing, the funny thing, that's a little remote control thing for that funny little light thing that I'm going to take downstairs. And here are some screws. They look like case screws for a something, a big 20 or a 64. This thing here, which I don't know if I can have great faith in, I'm just going to tuck up here behind the tripod. Here are my data cards, which of course are former punch cards. Oh, there's another battery. TV remote, and of course right now the chair I would normally sit in is more than full. More than full. Alright, there's a Commodore 64. It's a beautiful thing. Now, here are the 2 cords I use to charge phones with. And once again, they're kind of out of their element. This thing, is this charging? It is, it's flashing. Okay, now, what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. Turn on the train. And I don't know, I don't think it'll run and go anywhere if it's not on its track. No, not really. Okay, but yes, I hear you. Okay, thank you. Okay, so that can go downstairs. Now, this is the chip puller I need that Al Payne gave me. This is a lovely little screwdriver, but it's too small for anything useful. Funny, screwdrivers like this, I thought that maybe, because I see the little bend on that I could kind of bend them the same. I have not done it though. So I think that's a good screwdriver to have around. That's a good screwdriver. This little guy, it's okay, but I don't, it's not. I figure I should have, it's not a bad thing to have a couple of things around. This tiny little Phillips is not bad because there are sometimes tiny little Phillips things. But some of these others can go, not ever away, of course. We don't get rid of tools, but they can go into this bucket down here where they can rest. Not that they won't come out, not that they're not useful, but just at this second, they don't need to be here. Here's another tiny little screwdriver. It can go. Alright, so that's going down. Here's a Sharpie. It can go in there. These buckets need to be better organized. They do. Glasses, I'll just set them there. Omega rays. I'll set it on top of the card. Here is a joystick. That's the one I will be using to test things. This cord, even though I've just got this. Oh, by the way, you can. See, you can program this little Weasley. Programmable controls. You can program it to do things. And in case of a power failure, there is a spot in the bottom for a 9-volt battery in case the power should go out. The things that you have programmed while you're off on vacation or wherever will still function. They will. Anyway, this cord, it pesters me. And if I don't have anything connected to it yet, and it doesn't need to be sort of in the way here, I will put it up here and tuck the cord away. Undoubtedly it'll get wrapped up in other things, because that is what happens. Now, another thing I did recently is I disconnected the 1702 from the big monitor. Oh, there's a joystick. It works. I don't need it here. What's in there? Things to be tested. Things to be tested. Okay. I know this works. I know where I had it. There's another whole box of things that work right there. Anyway, I disconnected the 1702, sorry, from the big monitor because I had a VIC 20. I didn't like it. It just couldn't handle. The thing was working fine. It just couldn't handle doing both things properly. Okay. Oh yeah. Why does everything have to get wrapped up? Okay. White. The white goes in the red. Oh dear. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, the colors are not coordinated. They're not. All right, let's see if we can get this done. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Oh. All right. Okay. We're in. Now, of course, this cable. What? Oh, is that meter on? I thought I turned this off. Oh, okay. This cable has now become tangled. Or is it? What is this? Yeah, that's the cable. How? There is a soldering thing. Oh my golly. Okay. Cables. Come on. Oh my god. This is gonna be a disaster. Oh my golly. Now, there are other cables infiltrating. Okay. In other words, I've got to do this all again. Oh, man. All right, undoubtedly, This is now all squirrely. But I will not have to figure this out again. I will not. All right. Power supply in. Commodore 64 on. Commodore 64 off. All right. Okay. Now, I don't know if anything here is actually right. And of course, right now, nothing is connected. So it won't do anything. Oh, couldn't this all be just with Wi-Fi? Okay, I think what I need to do, I should get a shorter cable here. I think what I need to do is pull these out of here, turn the monitor on, do the experimentation over here. Okay, that does nothing. Do we have the red in the red? No. What do we got? The red is in the gray. All right. Put the red in the red. What do we get? Here we get a black and white 64. Beautiful. Okay. So, the red is in the red. Is in the red. Okay. Now the yellow. It is not plugged in, and I think it might have been the gray. That sounds right. Because it's making such a noise. I wish this may be the time. All right. It may be the time to run this cord over top of the monitor. So I've got less cords here. Just do that. And then see if it'll reach. Okay. All right, we have that. And we have... all right, hang on. No. Okay, sound. I think. Stop it. See these little adapter things? They're all dandy. Okay. All right, this could be dangerous. I know the power switch on this thing is the bottom thing, but I don't know what the rest of them are, and I know they're all over here, and I know I can't reach them. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try and get the volume down a bit, but it may go badly. All right, what's this? Oh, that's input things. 1, 2. What's that? Maybe that's volume. Okay. Oh. Okay, I don't know which one it is, but I think I found the volume. Oh. Because I don't like that buzz. Oh, man. Okay. too loud. Now I wonder, hopefully, it will remember that. Oh. What is that? Oh, well, that is not exactly the way I had that in mind. But it's not bad. I wonder if I put in one more exclamation mark. There we are. Oh, actually, that should be another period. Another, only one exclamation mark. And then a space at the beginning. And then it should be centered. All right. So, all right, Willie, you don't need to sit here. You can go in this box. And these little bit of tools just sit by the power bars. And this other power supply can go over here and here. There's a handy dandy VIC-20 power supply. It does not need to be here. That's one that I snipped. All right. All right. So it will soon be time. Soon be time to test some more things here. What is this cord? Oh, video. There's the microphone thing. That is a beautiful thing, but it's too... Oh, you know what? I'm not going to do it now, but I am going to find some shorter video cable things. I am. For the moment, see, I've got to have some length, but I don't need that much length. So there, I'll just toss that up amongst the cord so I can get all tangled. Oh, good. All right. We're getting there. All right, I'm going to take things to where they need to be, because they don't need to be here. And then maybe I'll run the train around the tracks downstairs. Maybe I will. There's the other microphone. It's good to have charging capabilities handy. It is. Oh, I think this thing is charged. Once again, great thing. If you're going somewhere and you won't have a charge, your car can't, or you're on a bus, or you're whatever, it's great to be able to do this. Wonderful. It's a battery. It's really what it is. It's a battery in there. I've never opened it up to look inside. I don't care. But if you can get some more charge into your phone, that is wonderful. Really great on a TV set where they really don't have plugs and everybody has phones. And they get irked when you try and plug in places. They do. Because they're not there to facilitate your phone charging. Although I can say it now, I did a night on The Apprentice, which the actor is up for an Academy Award. And it's funny because it was around the holiday time. And in fact, there were plugs that people could use for their phones only because there were these Christmas trees all around. And people discreetly kind of shifted the trees over, left the lights plugged in. The trees were not being seen in the scene at all, but they were able to get things charging. All right. We're getting somewhat tidy. Somewhat. A little bit, maybe. But we're not there yet. Anyway. All right, so next time, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll take this all downstairs. And I'll see about this train. I'll see. Or maybe I'll bring a VIC-20 up here. I don't know. I never intended this to be such a long thing. I just thought, oh yeah, just check out the train. Move on to something else. That'll be fine. Things happen. Sometimes life is not scripted. It just isn't. Anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Have a lovely, lovely day. We'll see you again soon. Maybe in the pool room. Maybe in the TV room. Maybe in the front hall. Maybe in the box room. I'm trying to get things set up that I can do things all over the place. I am. All right. That's it. That's all. Bye for now.